Hello folks, I'm back again. This time I'm back down on the fish quay. I'm going to do a little bit more talking about the history of Shields and talking about other things on the way. It's a brisk day today, winter's definitely on its way, so I'll start off the tour by starting here where I am. I'm in Smith Stocks, so I'll just quickly spin you around. Right, so here we are down on what used to be Smith Stocks, right down by the side of the river there. An empty river these days, folks. Used to be loads of ships round here, but not now. The only ship, well, it's not a ship, it's a ferry. There's the North Shields ferry there, on its way to South Shields. I'll show you the ferry landing when I get along there. But aye, folks, this part of the river used to be very busy. Hopefully this mic is handling the wind. I'll show you one of the old dry docks. It's all fenced off now, you can't get in. And it's all just like waste ground really. But this was one of the dry docks. Massive. There's three of them going all the way along. And further along the river was Swan Hunter's shipyard. So they used to build the ships in Swan Hunters, and Smith Stocks used to fix the ships, going all the way back to the war times. This part of the river was heavily bombed, obviously because they wanted to get rid of the shipyards. So there was a lot of activity down here back in the day. Unfortunately, not anymore. There's a couple of lads along there fishing. Probably not be able to see them. But aye, it's a shame. If we were standing here, folks, 40, 50 years ago, we would have been working. And it wouldn't have been a very nice place to work, but it had to be done. There's some famous ships being built and fixed in this area here. And like I said earlier there, the boats would have went all the way along, ships, all the way, getting fixed and all that. Now it's just wasteland. This is a new building that's just been built really. It's a cafe. There's people watching us. Haha. And these over here are posh flats. Where's the thing? Over there, posh flats. So we'll go and have a walk along there. I'll show you these houses over here before I sign off for this part. See them there, the grey houses. They're something to do with that George Clark amazing builds. And basically what they are is old storage containers. 3 of them piled on top of each other, made into houses. And I think they're around about £100,000, these houses. They're tiny. But I suppose you've got a nice view of the river. Nice and quiet. Not like the old days. They've got an old sign there, Smith Stocks. Right, these houses were built a few years ago now. Something to do with George Clark, like I say. Go all the way around. Better move because I'm standing in the middle of the road. Aye, all of this was totally different when I was a kid round here, like, totally different. None of this was here, it was all store houses, fixing places, where, you know, the garages and all of that. Heavy industry. And like I say, these buildings are new buildings. Cafes and all that kind of thing. Aye, it's windy today, folks. When is it ever not going to be windy, that's what I want to know. I'll just leave you a little view of the buildings there, and I'll take it to the next point of interest. See you in a bit. Right, so a little bit further along there, I just thought I'd show you this building here, which is now Posh Flats. But it used to be part of the shipyards. It was the haddock shop or something. There was some building that used to belong to the Smith's docks. Proper old building. But like I say, now it's been converted into flats. We'll have a walk round to the ferry landing now. This is where the Smith's docks gates were, just next to this bus stop. Used to hear the siren, you know, for to start to work and for like dinner break. Oh, there's the shipyard workers gone to work, but not anymore. This is the bottom part of Shields, the fish quay. This is where the gates used to be. This is where that bus stop is. Big gates saying Smith's Docks. I wish I could find some old photos, I would put them on there, but I haven't got any, so I won't. But coming up to the ferry landing now. Quick look around there, folks. That's an old pub which has been made into flats. The Crane House. It's another old pub from North Shields. This is coming up to the ferry landing now. Hopefully there's nobody on there. Have a good look at it. A couple of that old houses. In fact, well, this house here isn't that old. There used to be like an old garage thing. Not a garage, a ship chandler, I think it was. You know, fixed old ships and sold maritime artefacts and stuff. But this is the North Shields ferry landing. It's been here for years. They are planning on moving it further along the river there to where the ice factory is, because it must be too far for them to walk to get to the pubs. But I used to come fishing round here when I was a lad. When I was a lad, I used to come fishing around these parts. Now this used to, I don't know if it still does, but when the tide comes in and out, this used to go up and down. The bridge used to go like up and down. Sometimes it would be low, sometimes you'd have to climb up because the river would be that high, especially when there was a high tide, like tide's in now. High tide, how are you doing? This house here, used to call it the kittiwake house, because there'd be loads of kittiwakes nesting on it, but they've put netting in it and stuff up so the kittiwakes can't nest there no more. But this whole area, all you could hear was like kittiwake, kittiwake, kittiwake noise, you know. It's all changed. That thing there shows you the depth. It's all figured off. It used to have like markers on, you know, but not anymore. I used to catch some canny fish round here, eels as well, believe it or not. North Shields ferry landing, which hopefully isn't getting moved, but they say it costs too much to keep it maintained, you know. I mean, they've just let it go to rack and ruin, really. We'll have a little walk down to the other end. I haven't been on here for years. It does still, I think you see the hinges. It's pretty straight. Well, it's going up a little bit. Don't know if you can tell, but I am walking up. Well, it's quite an impressive structure, I suppose. This wasn't the first ferry that was in North Shields. There was one further along in the olden days, 1800s and what have you. But all this used to be totally different, folks. When I was a kid, I talk about them buildings there when I get there. But man, it's a shame that the river's so empty. Looks like there's a couple of fishing boats in there this week, but not as many as what there used to be. It's nice and peaceful. I'll leave you on a little shot. I'll pan round and show you the river. Bit fast. Yeah, that's it. If you can see there, there's the low light and there's the high light, which I was talking about on my last brief history of North Shields video. But it's like the song Jimmy Nails sang, "This is a big river," and all that kind of thing. Right, there's people coming, so I'm gonna go over there and show you these buildings here. Whoa! The whole thing's moving, folks. What the hell? Getting some jitters off that. What? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. It's like rocking really badly. Are we rocking? Yes, we are. Whoa, I feel a bit seasick. Right, I'll stop here. Whoa, Jesus. Well, sorry about that, folks. My DJI Pocket ran out of battery, so I've just had to swap over to my phone here. There's the buildings I was on about. Now, these were old sailors. It was a sailor's mission. Old homes, like houses for the old sailors, should I say. Magnificent building, and for years this stood empty. It was just an empty building for kids to explore for a long time. Then they built them, and now they're posh flats. In fact, yeah, there's a blue plaque. Let's have a look at this. Let that car go past first. While I'm standing here, this building here used to be called the Porthole. Before that, it was called the Fleece, another pub which is no longer around in North Shields. Right, so I'll go and have a look at this blue plaque here. Sailor's Home. Sailor's Home, former Sailor's Home, built by the 4th Duke of Northumberland in 1854 to 1856 to accommodate 80 visiting seamen. Benjamin Green was the architect. Aye, very interesting. There's someone sitting right there, probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But it should be used to it by now. You know, people must have made videos down here before. Aye, this was the Porthole. Another place to go drinking in Shields in the old days. But aye, that building goes all the way along. I'll cross over here, in fact, so you can get a proper look at it. He's gonna... Some people just don't know how to drive. Right, I'll get over here. There's the old sailors' homes. I think they're called Collinwood Mansions now or something. Is that another sign? Oh look, you can see the old sign there. Just faded into the brickwork. Can you see it? Some guy coming out of the... Just as I'm thinking. He doesn't live there, surely. Anyway, Sailor's Home. Yes, very impressive. And it was, like I say, just left to go to Rack and Ruin for years. Could spend hours in there exploring when we were kids. Anyway, while I'm here, I'll show you this other little point of interest. Little point of interest. Someone called he's called Andy. Right, you see this bridge here? This has been here for years, and just like the ferry landing, it's been left unmaintained for many years, and there's plans on actually taking the bridge down, which is a shame because it's part of North Shields. Now these stairs here, these stairs go up to an old church. Well, it's not there anymore, like, but I'll take you up. But these stairs were blocked off for years because someone actually hung themselves up here. There was a tree. One of the branches of the trees went straight across, and sadly someone decided to end their life right on these stairs. But this is an old church. I can't remember the name, but I'm sure there's going to be a little thing to read somewhere in here. This is obviously the door to the church. I should have really done some research here, folks, and found out the name. I will put the name of the church on if I remember. Baked. Haha. Baked. It's this was all blocked off for years. It was all just left to overgrow like that. That's obviously another part of the church there, because if you can see down there, there's some windows. So imagine what this would have looked like years ago. Looks like that could have been, was that a fireplace there? I have never really explored round here. It looks like a fireplace. So imagine what them walls have seen over the years, eh? So this bridge. Fancy going on a walk across this bridge with us? However, then, let's go. I've never been up here for years. Used to, if you can see, I don't know, you can. Underneath the bridge, we used to sit there. One of my mates lived just at the houses at the top of the bank here. We used to sit under the bridge and swap football stickers and stuff like that. Yeah, right. I didn't think there was this many stairs. Got to come back down these now. Well, in a minute. There you are, at the top. Good view of the old sailor's home there. And this is the bridge that's currently going to be pulled down or not. There's a little dispute going on. People have signed the petition and all that. But this has been here for years as well. Being across this bridge, I'm not going all the way across. That leads to a little estate. There's Coronation Street's along there, if you wanted to know. Not the real one, because there isn't a real one. But there is a real one in North Shields, and it's over there. Might as well go this way, folks. It's a little bit quieter, there's not that many people around here. Old part of Shields. You can't get down here anymore. You used to be able to go down this path here. Now, I don't know if you can, but I know you can further along. So when I get further along, I'll film some more points of interest. See you in a bit. Well, it looks like some big pipes are coming in there. There's one of the tugs pulling in whatever it is. Don't know where that's going. I think they make oil rig stuff up further up the river, so that's probably where it's going to. So it is actually still being used, the river, but not as much as what it used to be. Anyway, I am just further along here. All of these houses here are new builds. When I was a kid, it was all just old buildings that had things to do with the shipyards and fishing industry, but it's all been pulled down. There was a big fire here years ago. I remember seeing the smoke from where I used to live. It was called the old rope house or something like that, and it was one of the buildings. It got set alight with the flames were huge, and you can't see from here, but further along there was a building, the Cobalt building, and it had the highest pigeon loft in England. It was on top of one of the roofs of the buildings, and the bloke used to win all the races. Obviously, it was like the first place they'd come to. Anyway, we'll have a little walk round here. This is an old car garage that's been here for many years. Not many things are still around here, but I'm just wanting to show you this little bit round here, the old stairs, and we used to call it the grassy banks when we were kids. It's called the Tiger Stairs. I'll show you these stairs first though. These are old stairs. I don't know the name. Is there any sign? No. But either these stairs have seen a lot of history over the years, I should imagine. It wasn't a place to be in the dark round here in the 1800s. Do you know what? I've never walked down these stairs for about 40 years, 30 years. Nah, 40 years. Bloody hell. Getting old. Just let him get past there. These stairs. Now this bit here, it's all planted with trees and shrubs and stuff now, but it used to just be, like I say, we called it the grassy banks. Oh, hey. Jelly legs. Right, here we are. These were called the grassy banks because it was all just grass banks, and it was great fun. We used to slide down these. We used to go to the Bedford Street, the shopping centres just up there. We used to go to a shop called Presto's and get some cardboard boxes and slide down the grassy banks. Things we used to do when we were kids. Don't see kids doing that these days, do you? Probably inside playing on the Xboxes or something like that. But I used to spend all afternoon here just sliding down the bank and going back to the top, sliding down again. Great fun. But these stairs I'm coming up to here are called the Tiger Stairs. How things change. These are the Tiger Stairs. Another old part of Shields. Right, so that's that. See my camera there. See the microphone, sorry. Get out of the way. Oh. Yeah. Right, folks, I'll just sort this out. I'll see you in a bit. Right, sorry about that, folks. I didn't know what was happening with the mic, but I've sorted it now. I'm down on the bottom of the bank again. because there's a little another sign here telling you a little bit more information. The haddock shop. Just around the corner to your left is the old dry dock, which is just along there, and that's it there. That's what it used to look like. The haddock shop. Now they used to call it the haddock shop because people used to fix the fishing boats there, obviously, but the people from the shipyards, only the special people worked in the haddock shop because well, as well as getting paid, they used to get a load of fish off the fishermen as well for payment. So that's why it was called the haddock shop. But aye, there's a picture of the Tiger Stairs, and the building next to it is called the Tiger Inn, which is where the stairs got the name from. Sorry about that, folks. There's people walking past, and I feel like a right idiot. But aye, that's them there. That's the pub, and that's the grassy banks where we used to slide down. It'd be interesting to get a metal detector on places like this. You never know what you'll find. Right. Anyway, so onwards. I'll just walk through here. Aye, all of this used to be part of the docks. Now it's all housing. Housing all the way up there. And housing all the way around here. There's too many people walking around. You'd think they'd now been for a walk before. Aye, so just have a little bimble along here. Oh, here it is, the little dry dock for the haddock shop. Once again, you can't get in, I don't think. It's all private property. But aye, that's where the fishing boats used to get fixed. I don't know if there's any fish in there. But aye, all this was all blocked off. You couldn't get into this part when there was a big wall that went all the way along there to keep people out of the shipyards, obviously. But here it is, aye. So another little view there. Sorry about keep stopping, folks, but people will keep walking past. Right. Now that new ramp thing should be along here somewhere that they've just been building. That's the Stag House building at the top of the bank there. That's where I started off the first video of North Shields history. So we'll have a little walk along to the old wooden doll, which is the Prince of Wales Tavern. And then there's not much else to show you, which I haven't already shown you after that. So there's a few people coming along, so I'll stop filming here and I'll start filming when I'm outside the wooden doll. So this is another old pub from North Shields, which is now closed. The Prince of Wales, and it's got this. This is why it's called the old wooden doll. This is a new version of it, like, but there's always been an old wooden doll standing here. The original one was further along by the shipyards, and it used to bring like good luck to the sailors and all that, I should imagine, back in the olden days. But that's the wooden doll. There is another wooden doll, which is up in North Shields Square. In fact, I'll go and show you that now, because that's interesting. So I'll just have a little walk along here and go up them stairs that I was showing you the last time. Oh, I'll just let these cars go past. Now, the stairs further along here, I did say were called the library stairs, but they're not. These are the library stairs. Oh, here was the library stairs, went up there. And this is the monstrosity that they call a new walkway, which costs millions of pounds to make. And To tell you the truth, folks, I don't know why they've made it like this. Baffles me, it does. It's anything to spend money in it. But aye, just before I sign off from down here, I'll take you round to where the plans are to gonna. This is it's called the Salt Market, and it's the old building. In fact, it's the Cobalt building. So on top of this building here used to be the highest pigeon loft in England. So there you go. There's a bit of history. Aye, it's like it's got little cafes and pubs and stuff like that in there. But this is where they're thinking about bringing the ferry landing to, because I suppose it's I don't know, to please the people along there. They're going to build it here, I think. So they're going to move it like 400 meters, and I think it's going to be around here somewhere. In fact, I think it is, because there's some floating things to mark things out. Anyway, this is the river. Someone fishing over there, so I'll not go over there. There's the ice factory. So before I do finish the video, I'll just take you up Howard Street and show you the wooden doll, the original one. So I see it's up there. Here's another one of them information things. Pretty interesting. This is the Low Town. Pictures of how it used to look. It was a sort of shanty town, really, you know, folks. Like slum housing, which was up here. I was going to walk up them stairs, but there is people walking down them, so I'll just wait until they've gone, and I'll walk up them then, tell you about the houses and stuff. But aye, looks a lot different from what it did back then. Like I say, all the way along was like filleting huts, and there's just fishing, people working all the time. Oh, there's loads of people coming down them stairs now. How are, man? Anyway, might as well show you this herring girl again. The Kipper Queen. I see our cobwebs have gone. That's a good thing anyway. Right. These people are nearly down the stairs, so I'll just stop this here and I'll walk up the stairs with you. Right, so as you can see, these stairs are called the rotary stairs, and they're quite steep. It's actually some guy running up and doing them. Must be feeling fit. So I'm just going to walk up here. Heart attack stairs, the locals call these. Takes some getting up, I tell you. Must be fond of a treat having to run up and down these, but it's a good fitness regime. Alright, feeling fit? Oh, he's running up and down there. He says he's going to come past us, so I better be quick. Aye, these banks here were where all of the like slum houses were, and all got knocked down. Everybody moved to the estate called the Ridges, which was built in 1939 or something like that. Just to house people. Let's let this guy past. Oh, I don't know how he can run up. I'm not just walking up. Aye, there was all the slum houses, and then they moved everyone to the Ridges. which is now called the Meadowell. Oh, that's my exercise for the day. See ya. Aye, whew. Jeez. Takes some getting up them stairs, like. He's been up there about 15 times, I reckon. Whew, good on him. Anyway, right, I'm going to head up this way and I'll show you the Howard Street. Right, well, I'm just walking up a street called Howard Street. And a couple of years ago, the council spent millions of pounds doing this street up. Make it pedestrians only. And they've called it the cultural quarter of North Shields. And the place is empty. Now, the council had the bright idea of going around things the wrong way. And what they'd done was, the intentions were to make all of these houses and offices and stuff into cafes, and then everybody will be able to sit out here and it'll be lovely and nice and all that. So they spent millions of pounds doing up this road, putting all the cobbles down and all the new paving and all of that, and then nobody obviously sold the houses, or nobody wanted to move. Plus there's 2 churches on this street. I cannot see them moving, so all of this money just is wasted, really. And now the traffic that used to go up this street now goes up a little tiny side road, which was never meant for heavy traffic, but it's the way of the world, folks. Senseless waste of money. Aye. Looks nice, doesn't it? I'll just finish off in the square here. Now, this is where the wooden doll used to be, but it got moved inside the library because someone chucked a pizza at it and they didn't want it to get vandalised. Ha! Some excuse that, innit? So now I don't know if you can see the actual wooden doll through the window of the library, but it is inside there now. Oh, there it is. It used to be standing next to where that Christmas tree is, but now here she is, the wooden doll, hiding behind glass. And there's a bit of a history about all of the wooden dollies of North Shields. 1814 was the first one. Began life as a ship's figurehead on the Alexander and Margaret, named after Alexander Bartman, a North Shields shipbuilder. And then 1850, 36 years on, the quay, the original dolly was badly vandalised and a second ship figurehead was appeared in a place. So there's been a few over the years, 1864, 1902, 1958, 1986, 1992, 93, 2020, 2022, November 22, July 23, now fully restored and standing in there. But I'll show you where it used to stand. They spent a fortune on this place as well. It's Northumberland Square, it's called. It's been here for years, but they thought they better tidy it up because them houses you can see at the back there, they've just been made into posh houses. There used to be all solicitors and stuff a lot around here. There's houses there as well. But they've just done all of these up and they cost a fortune. But that's where the wooden doll used to stand. I see they've got the Christmas tree up. That's it, folks, that's the Christmas tree. But all of this was done just to make it look nice. So the people who lived in them houses and have spent a fortune on them have got a nice little view. These were all like solicitors, chartered surveyors and stuff like that, but now they're just posh houses. sometimes I've seen Sam Fender sitting in here sometimes. Might bump into him, That'll be canny for the video. No, he's not around. He must be on tour. In fact, I think he is on tour. Anyway, I'll just quickly spin you around, folks. So, folks, that's it. Another little historic video. A little stroll along the river and all that kind of thing. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. And I'll see you on the next one, which will be a gardening video. If the weather stays fine. Spot on. See you later. And thanks for joining Dave's Allotment Garden and Ting. See you in a bit.